Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Mommy Capricorn, Daddy Capricorn. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So dear Capricorn, today we are going to be doing your reading for your twin flame. And this is going to be for you from the end of August until September. Now, in this reading, I am going to be taking a look at the recent past and just in general, what are some important messages that you need to know about your twin flame, what's happening currently, what's going to come up for you and this person in the near future. I will also see what is the main energy, what is the main challenge between you and your twin. Now, this is a very specific message for the group of Capricorns out there who are on a twin flame journey. It is not the easiest journey, but it is something that can accelerate your spiritual growth. And if there is any kind of a separation that you have with this specific person and you believe that they might be your twin flame, now then this reading is going to be for you. Okay, so there is different stages, dear Capricorn, that we need to keep in mind that happens when you meet your twin flame. I'm going to talk about those stages, but the most important thing here is the runner stage. If you are in a stage where there is a runner, where somebody is not accepting the fact that they need to make some changes, where there is a lot of triggered emotions coming up, there is a lot of nostalgia, whatever it is that you might be experiencing, a lot of synchronicities, then this message is going to be for you, okay? We're going to see which stage you are currently with your twin flame. So Capricorn, the main energy between you and your twin flame is the Five of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, the underlying energies is the Chariot, followed by the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Dear Capricorn, your challenge here and the energy between you and your twin flame has to do a lot with the Five of Swords energy. Obviously, there is a lot of stress. There is a lot of overthinking. There is a lot of logical thinking going on in the present moment. This is an indication of mental disharmony. Okay, something has been bothering you. And when I say you, it also is referring to your twin flame. Okay, the twin flame is somebody that you meet. It's like a part of your soul, right? Your soul that lives in a different body, and it's a very tough journey, but it's a journey where two individuals, they discover each other and then they start holding up the mirrors towards one another, and it leads to a lot of growth. Then there is a separation period also. So currently between you and this person, the energy is the Five of Swords. We're gonna get back to this and clarify to see what this is about. I really want to elaborate on this in a very deep way, because I don't do superficial things in my readings. Okay, I go very deep. Now, in the recent past, Capricorn, Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like in the recent past, I feel like that whenever you met this person, there was a lot of thinking going on. Some of you were probably with the Page of Pentacles just getting back on your feet. There is this sense of new beginning that you encountered, and I see here with the Page of Swords, you might have met this person at a time where you were just getting back on track, and there was a lot of communication, a lot of texting going back and forth. You met this person possibly in a very unexpected way. I do see here in the recent past somebody closing up, okay? Somebody maybe closed up energetically, physically, mentally, and there is these questions that you have up until this day about this individual in this situation. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. Now, Capricorn, in the present moment, you have the Knight of Wands, the Hangman, and the Four of Cups. So in the present moment, there is what you're realizing right now is actually allowing you to see the situation from a different perspective. The Hangman here is allowing you to really have this paradigm shift. It's a metamorphosis. It's a spiritual awakening. Twin flame journeys are also about having this deep sense of understanding, and something is awakening within you. And when I say you, also it means your twin flame as well. The Hangman here is also an indication of some sort of a delay, some sort of a situation that's been on hold. And I see here with the Four of Cups, there is this constant waiting. Okay, maybe you're expecting something and your person is expecting something. We are going to get back to this and clarify shortly. Now, Capricorn, in the near future, there is the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. In the near future, there is going to be a very important part where you are going to need to make a decision here with the Two of Pentacles. And when this decision gets made, then there is going to be some sort of a victory. There is going to be a celebration with the Six of Wands and Six of Pentacles, equal give and take exchange energy, okay? I do see here in the present moment there's a lot of overthinking going on, but what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, there is the Chariot. The Chariot is all about movement. This is an indication of being able to move forward, being able to really leave the past behind, right? And it's followed by the King of Swords. King of Swords is a communicator. It's a face-to-face conversation as well as straight up to the point. And there is the King of Wands. Some of you are dealing with the Leo. You can see the lions. Aries or Sagittarius, could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, could be a Cancer as well, or a Pisces, okay? Possibly for some of you a Virgo. Now, Capricorn, let's get into your reading more in depth and get some clarification for you. Honey, my cutie patootie, how you doing? Sweetie, I love you too, Capricorn. I'm very appreciative of your presence. Thank you so much for all your love and all your kind words. So, there is a situation, Capricorn, that when you met this person and you separated from this individual, ever since then there has been a lot of questions in your head. I'm getting this with the ravens here, right? It indicates that there is a lot of questions. You see the other person is in the background. It's like a shadow. It's like the shadow side. A lot of you have been diving deep into your shadow side because of this situation. It has allowed you to really have some sort of an accelerated spiritual awakening. You know, the twin flame journey here, Capricorn, has to do a lot with understanding, understanding the very fact that you can always move with logic, okay? This is a divine counterpart. This is not something that is going to be solved on a human level, okay? And the pain is very difficult to endure on a human level. That's why some of you have been going through a dark night of the soul. Some of you have been feeling a little bit in nostalgia, maybe a lot of in nostalgia. There is a lot of sadness. There is a lot of overthinking going on with the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. There is a situation here that needs to be finally come out, okay? I do see here, my cards do not lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle, they do not lie, okay? So the Five of Swords, like I said, it indicates somebody that's overthinking. As you can see, there's the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So there is a restriction. You and your person are feeling constrained and restricted by whatever has happened between you and them. There is definitely this sense of, why did it go so wrong? Why did it happen? Whatever happened between you and this person. You see this individual is standing very sadly in front of these spilled cups, right? And this person does not notice, possibly. Maybe it looks like this person is not aware of the two other cups that are actually right behind him, right? There is a lack of awareness, but I do strongly feel like here that you and your person specifically are waking up to this factor that there is a possibility for you and them to actually work something out because the two cups are standing, okay? And you know, I don't do readings under the table. I don't shuffle cards under the table like other people. I always keep it very transparent, okay? Because I'm all about honesty. I'm son of a Capricorn, son of a Taurus. I'm a quadruple Leo. So I like to put the layout here so that you can see what I'm talking about here. Now, Capricorn, a lot of you have been in this stressed out situation, and I know that you are watching tarot videos. You're really trying to find the answer. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to really provide to see and illuminate light on what it is about. Now, a lot of you are really wanting to gain an answer. There is the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. This is an indication, Capricorn, that whatever situation you were involved in with this person, whatever stage this relationship was developing, there was a lot of back and forth, push and pull, hot and cold, repelling and then attracting, repelling and attracting type of energy between you and this person. And a lot of you felt like you were in a total confusion and chaos. The reason why confusion is because this person that you met, this person was unlike anyone else that you've ever met before. It's like you met yourself in another body. And a lot of you have been seeing parts of yourself that you need to heal. And the same goes for your twin as well. Now, in the recent past, Capricorn, I'm going to touch real quick on this, and then we're going to talk about the present and the near future. So in the recent past, Capricorn, the Page of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So in the recent past, there was a love offer. There was a love offer that came towards you. I do see here you and this person trying to really unite together. The logic and the passion, okay? Something here seemed to be out of ordinary for you. The reason why you maybe felt very attracted and pulled towards this person is because it feels like you have met yourself. This person felt extremely familiar to you. extremely, there is this nostalgic feeling as if like you have been looking for this individual for a long time. And I do see here a love offer, and that's actually like, this is really beautiful. I really love the Page of Cups because this is like somebody that's really offering love, okay, from their pure heart. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Temperance, and the Eight of Wands. A lot of you, like I said, you know, in the beginning there is a closed up energy. Maybe some of you kind of like really hesitated to, you know, get involved into this relationship for a little bit. Maybe things are moving too fast, the Eight of Wands. A lot of you really ask yourself, like, is this really the right time for me to get into a relationship? But also you were pulled back right into being in a relationship dynamic. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like that there might have been a third party situation between you and this person. Remember, the third party could be anything. Could be a person, could be a friend, whatever situation here happened. Okay, I do see here with the Ten of Swords, somebody here felt betrayed. Somebody here felt left out. Okay, this is a sense of a betrayal or like giving up. Okay, and there is a Three of Cups. I don't know who was involved into the pictures, who was involved into the image, into the picture, the story between you and this person, dear Capricorn. But I do see here a lot of sadness, okay, closed up. Maybe you decided to pull your energy back to yourself from whatever was happening. And remember that, you know, the third party could mean anything. My intuition is telling me, honestly, for some of you, this could have been another individual, but also for this person, but also it could be like trauma, childhood trauma, and other issues that might have come up on the way, okay? And I see here you might have even tried to resolve this situation. Maybe you tried to offer love, maybe you tried to offer olive branch towards this person, but there is something here that made you feel kind of like you were investing your time in a connection that was not really showing you any reciprocation, right? Runner and chaser dynamic. It's like this person might have become very triggered. That's what the twin flame also happens. I need to illuminate on this, and I need you to stay until the end of the reading so you get a whole idea, dear Capricorn. A lot of you experience this sense of triggered emotions and feelings. It's like almost this person was mirroring back to you some of your thoughts, some of your past relationships, some of your past connections, the patterns that you might have had with different people. And the same goes for your person also, for your twin flame. Okay, I do see here that there was this fear of rejection, there was this fear of abandonment, and you know that also comes from our human ego, right? When the ego feels threatened, then they run away. So maybe this person ran away, maybe this is also that person that started getting very closed off because they had a hard time of accepting and admitting things that they needed to change. Now in the present moment, Capricorn, you have the Knight of Wands and the Hangman and the Four of Cups. This is talking about illumination, spiritual journey. This is about ascension. And a lot of you have been really questioning a lot of things in your life. There is a certain set of beliefs that you're actually letting go of, because the Hangman's energy, this is not an easy position to be in. It's like almost your world has turned upside down ever since you met this person, and vice versa. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Justice, the Moon, and the Ace of Swords. A lot of you also have been possibly seeing this person in their dreams, and vice versa. Again, I do see here the truth. There is some sort of a truth that needs to be spoken about. The Ace of Swords is about the truth. With the Moon and the Justice, there is something here that needs to be set right, Capricorn, and I feel like that's why this has been delayed. There is a waiting period. This looks like maybe someone is waiting, maybe you are waiting for some sort of a justification, okay, for both of you to really understand deeply what went wrong. But this has to do a lot, Capricorn, with the capacity and the ability of the person, the twin that you are dealing with. There's only one twin. Their capacity and openness to really be willing, okay, to surrender. Surrender is the right word of what this person needs to do in order for them to put aside their old beliefs and shed their little old self, for them to be able to be on the same page with you. Now, Capricorn, there is a delay in the present moment, but okay, so I know that delays are not the best thing, okay, delays and long waiting time, and I know that also some of you mentioned in the comments that, you know, the title sounds amazing, but nothing keeps happening, nothing keeps happening. I don't know what your name was, but I did read your comment, dear Capricorn. Thank you so much for really being very mindful and very demure in your feedback. Okay, I think this is the time when I really want to mention that, and I did see a lot of other Capricorns, engaging with that comment. I let the comment stay there because if somebody really has questions, right, I'm open to that. Now, this is a very important section I want to mention. I know you're watching this Capricorns. There is a comment under the last video that somebody was asking, why is this not happening? I've been waiting for months and months. Honey, I don't have my phone on me right now. I would have called you by your name. But here is the thing, sweetheart. You need to really remember that when I put my readings, my titles and my content, they always are like correlated and they match. Okay, there is no clickbait title. I'm not fishing for views or subscribers. Okay, I have been in this game. This channel is 6 months old. There is authenticity in what I bring to the tarot community. I don't shuffle and read cards under the table, under the camera. Everything goes on here. If there is a repetitive story, if your story keeps coming back and there is the same theme, the same story, then it means that there is a message here that needs to be learned. You know what I mean? Because if you keep watching 10 terror videos, and everyone is speaking from different energies, some things may resonate, some things may not, Capricorn, and all of a sudden you get confused, maybe you need to take a break from watching tarot videos. This is my honest feedback, and I'm a tarot reader. I'm more than a tarot reader, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to help humanity to lift their vibration and their frequency, and there is a lot more to this. Okay, and I have prophetic gifts and I'm an apostle. So my encouragement for you is to really take a deep look. Continue. I believe you are somebody that you take that deep look within yourself to really understand what is it that you have been going through, the dark night of the soul. Instead of putting the focus on the twin or maybe the soulmate or maybe the external person to come into your life and to save you and to make you happy, maybe you can take some time to really go within yourself and to embrace this moment of your life and grow. I have gone through a similar dark night of the soul journey in my life. I'm speaking from an experience. I'm not being judgmental or condescending. I'm very straightforward to the point. I don't sugarcoat things here on this channel, okay? So I want you to make sure that you remember that because I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you to get to the next level. But I want to mention that why I'm also doing the twin flame reading here, because there is things that we need to learn and we need to listen. If you're putting an emphasis onto the time crunch, where is this person? Time crunch. Where is this person? Where are they not coming? You have been telling me they're coming back, they're not. There is no specific timeline. It's a reading that can happen now. It can happen a little later. Okay, I'll have watched readings of mine and also another individual months ago, like for example 2023 October reading, and I watched that reading of a specific person and that reading came true. So we are very much hardwired and accustomed as people to really put a focus onto what is it that we or the timing. When is this person going to come? Where are they coming? We need to drop it, the urgency. We need to really focus on what is the message here. What are the things that I'm learning from the pockets of this reading for us to move forward. I've already taken probably 4 or 5 minutes to talk about this, but I really wanted to address this because I'm the type of person that does not sugarcoat things. And I may not be for everyone. That's fine. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to convince, persuade anyone, anything. Okay? I'm very authentic. I know who I am. I am learning more about myself, but I just wanted to elaborate that. Okay? The negative comments, negative people, everything gets purged out from the channel, so there's no point in trying into that. I know you're not doing that, but I'm just saying I left that comment out there because I wanted to give you constructive feedback, and I hope that this helped. Okay? So in the present moment, Capricorn, there is the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man here is talking about a different perspective shift for you and for this person. The High Priestess, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. A lot of you are starting to really understand with the Two of Wands and the Three of Swords that this situation that actually unfolded between you and your twin has allowed you to really have a spiritual awakening and to look at this pain from a different perspective. Now, the Two of Wands is about coming out of a comfort zone, holding the globe in their hand, and this is also allowing you to expand your horizons, okay? Coming out of your comfort zone, right? This person is standing on top of a castle, this person is looking into the globe, and there is a lot of thinking going on right now. A lot of you are actually embracing this pain, you're allowing this to teach you something here, and there is this important message here. A lot of you are also tapping into your subconscious mind, your dreams. The High Priestess is allowing you to really tap into your spiritual side as well, dear Capricorn. And for many of you, I do see here turning this pain into power. You're starting to look at this pain from a perspective of what am I learning from this? Exactly what I was saying a couple of minutes ago, right? You're seeing this pain as an opportunity for you to grow, to learn, and it goes for your twin as well. You may not exactly know what's happening with your twin, but you can feel that something is shifting or something has shifted between you and your twin flame, right? This pain here, it is something that has allowed you to unlock the best version of yourself. There is a lot of abandonment, maybe some of you self-abandonment issues that also you encountered. And this is allowing you to really overcome this, okay? To forgive your parents, to forgive the dysfunctional family dynamics that you also grew in. Now, Capricorn, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups in the present moment is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So for many of you, there's vice versa on both ends. There is a waiting game on when is this new opportunity going to be given? When are you actually going to be able to unlock this journey and be on this journey with this person? But it's also like who is going to take the first step. But you need to pay attention to the synchronicities because I do strongly feel like here that something is about to happen very soon between you and this person. Four of Cups, 444 could have a very significant meaning for many of you. Okay, I feel like that this is a confirmation. In the near future, with the twin flame, there is going to be an equal give and take exchange energy. Okay, and yes, there is a lot of overthinking here. There is a decision that needs to be made. Some of you may choose to let go of your twin, just forgive them, let go, have the closure. Some of you could, have a moment where you're going to be like, you know what, I think we can have an equal give and take exchange energy. And there is different stages for twin flames. There is the surrender, runner, chaser. There is also this stage of surrendering, which is going to harmonize the relationship. And when the twin flames, they get harmonized and they bring the healed versions of themselves back to each other, then they're able to actually contribute to the world with total pure bliss, okay, through their journey, through their healing journey, helping other people, okay? Now, the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Sun, the Lovers, and the Four of Pentacles. There is a decision here that needs to be made. As you know, the Sun also represents Leo, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and then you, Capricorn, with the Four of Pentacles. You, in the near future, seem to be going back and forth. It's the same energy here with the Four of Pentacles in the near future, right? Which also happened in the recent past between you and another individual, which is indicating that there is this sense of like, I want to play safe, I want to be very careful, okay? And that's understandable because it looks like that in the present moment, the energy between you and your twin flame, whatever is happening, there is a lot of stress, okay, that is taking place. Now, Capricorn, the Six of Wands in the near future, there is an opportunity to actually resolve this issue and to get to the next level. Now, the Six of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Tower, okay? So a situation here needs to completely crumble down. Belief systems need to crumble down is a much better way to put it, what I'm feeling here, okay? Because in order for you and your twin flame to enter into this celebratory energy, victorious energy where things are working out for both of you, the Tower moment here is something that it means that the old beliefs, the old stuff need to crumble down. The wounds, the Knight of Wands, the middle card is actually the wounded soldier energy. So that is something that needs to be let go of. That is something that needs to be forgiven. And it has to be done with the Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups is a very beautiful, gentle, loving, kind energy. And this is talking about really coming forward with compassion, okay? Now, what about this decision, okay, with the Two of Pentacles? And if you can see, there is two sides of the story. It's like the twin flame, it's very much correlated to the twin flame, two souls here. So it's clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So for many of you, this is wow. I have to tell you, Capricorn, I keep it so serious, right? But I'm son of a Capricorn, I speak my mind too anyways. But this is a very nice, thick Ace of Wands. And this is also an indicator of a brand new opportunity that's going to take place between you and your person. And this is going to lead to a lot of happiness for many of you with the Ten of Cups, okay? But there has to be forgiveness. There has to be forgiveness. There needs to be coming in together, bringing in all of these pictures together. all of these, the entire scenario together. Sorry, Capricorn. Okay, and to make it work for both of you, to actually embark onto the next level, onto the next journey for both of you, right? So there is a potential for a lot of happiness, and I do see here that the Ace of Wands here is something that is going to be possibly initiated by you. Now let's get into the messages of love. What is it that you need to know? What is the messages of love between you and this person, Capricorn? I don't know. I just took a shower. Honestly, I don't know. I took a shower and I don't know if like it was a shampoo or whatever got into my eyes. Like I got a little bit teary-eyed, or it's because of your reading. I don't know. Maybe you're emotional right now. Maybe you are crying right now. I don't know why I'm picking up on somebody's energy. But maybe someone here is crying, and it's okay if you want to cry. I don't know why it happened to me, but decision. Okay. So the love message here, it's time to decide about this relationship, right? This is about deciding and understanding what is this twin flame journey teaching you. This is a very specific message to a lot of Capricorns out there, okay? And this has to do a lot with really realizing that we don't have to force anything. We need to align ourselves, because it is going to happen if this is your divine counterpart, right? But you got to focus on your growth. You got to focus on what is it that you are learning, Capricorn. I'm talking to you right now, honey. What is it that you're learning? Is there any beliefs, any trauma, any pain that you're still holding on to? Just like Dr. Joe Dispenza says that the longer we linger and we memorize the feelings and the emotions of the past, we keep telling ourselves and our bodies, because the body keeps the score and the pain, that that's our reality. We keep reprogramming and playing the same things. We need to pass beyond our analytical mind. We need to pass beyond our pain, our emotions, and our feelings in order for us to really embody that new version, to change ourselves, to change our energy, to change our lives. It's a frequency, right? You don't have to go through loops and loops and loops, try to do whole kinds of, healing journeys and put crystals and charge your water. I don't know. Just sit in meditation, do breath work, just regulate your nervous system. It's a journey. It's not a marathon. Ain't nobody perfect here. Okay? So let's see what is the advice, Capricorn. This is gonna be like a rarely long reading, but I had to really. I'm not one of those readers that's just gonna shuffle the cards, ignore your cry, and not give you a message. You know what I'm saying? Read the comments, and you'll see what people are saying about me. Now, the Page of Cups, but even if they don't, I mean, I'm the type of person is like, even if nobody likes me, like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna speak my truth. But I guess it's hard not to like me. So, anyways, Capricorn, mommy Capricorn, daddy Capricorn. The advice here, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the middle one, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Now, the advice here is to remember that when we let go of the baggage, of the luggages, okay, when we don't carry these constant burdens with us over and over, there is going to be an opportunity. The opportunity is already presented to us to grow the seeds, to allow this relationship and this connection to grow in a way that's actually going to allow you and this individual to have a brand new beginning, because the seeds have been planted. But whoever does the work within themselves, whoever really nurtures and nourishes, because usually the other side always does, goes right away through the spiritual awakening. I feel like that's you. Could be your person, both of you at the same time. Then it's also energetically going to create that shift in your person. Okay, so you got the hint. Now, dear Capricorn, one of a kind reading. I don't know if I was getting emotional, if there was something, I don't know. It was very different. You know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't leave a shampoo in my eye. I washed it, but I don't know. So anyways, dear Capricorn, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. I believe that you received my message with appreciation, deep understanding, and gratitude. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.